Alright, so starting off first is a older coin. It's a 1918. Now we're going to be looking at pennies, quarters, dimes. This here is a 1918 Buffalo nickel, sometimes referred to as Indian head nickels. Now it's the D mint mark. If you're not familiar with where the mint mark is, it's going to be on the reverse of the coin under the words 5 cents. Now this coin obviously is in, really good shape, and it was struck 12% off center. So that's going to give it value. Of course, the high grade of a Mint State 64 by PCGS will give it value as well. And this coin sold for over $1,900. $1,900 for that coin. Next up is a 1940S Lincoln Wheat Cent. Now this coin here again was struck off center. You can look for off centers on all kinds of different coins. 25% off center for this coin, and this wheat penny sold for around $390. Moving on to a 1944 wheat penny. Now this coin here looks really normal there on the front, looks very circulated, nothing really crazy about it. It's graded at a very fine 30, not in, the greatest shape, but here on the reverse is where we see that mint error. Now this is a lamination error taking place, and we see that crack going all the way down, man. It's just a really nice one on this coin, on the right side of the coin there. Now this coin only sold for around $60, so had it been in much better condition, a better grade, it could have sold for more money. Moving on to a 1959 Lincoln penny. Alright, now this 1 cent coin here was struck on a split planchet. It only weighs 1.5 grams. Of course, these coins are supposed to weigh 3.1 grams, so that is a big difference there. And we see that there on the reverse as well. This penny sold for around $60 as well. Next up is a 1965 Washington quarter. Now, again, like I say, you can look for off centers on all kinds of different coins. There are going to be different percentages that they're struck off center. This is the case here, struck 10% off center, graded by NGC, and this quarter sold for around $125. Next up is a 1966. Now, I know you guys are probably tired of seeing these coins, especially if you watch my videos all the time, but these are some of my favorite types of errors, man. If you came across something like this, it'd be extremely, extremely valuable. Now, this coin was struck, this Lincoln penny design was struck on a 10-cent clad planchet. So a Mint State 62 grade. Of course, you can see that the whole design doesn't fit on the planchet, and it's got the coloration, the color of a dime, because that's the planchet that it was struck on. Now this coin here sold for around $370. So always be on the lookout for strange things like this. I have a whole penny video that you should go check out, the gold penny video, that shows you fake gold pennies, fake silver looking pennies, compared to ones that are actually struck on wrong planchets, such as this coin. Now, this is the same case here. However, this is with a Jefferson nickel, 1974 D mint mark. Now, this nickel design was struck on a 1 cent planchet, so a penny planchet. And because of that, this coin sold for over $320. Moving on to a 1981 Lincoln Cent. Now this one here has a double clip. It's been struck off center. We can clearly see that there in the image displayed. Obviously this is a major type of error. You don't need a coin microscope for anything like this. This penny sold for around $65. Now here's a more modern coin from 2005. It's the D mint mark, the Bison Jefferson nickel, and it's got a double curved clip, which we see on both sides of the coin here. 2 clips taking place there. So, again, you can look for clipped errors on, all kinds of different coins. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, all that good stuff. So this nickel here sold for around $90 US. Next up is a Roosevelt Dime. It is the D mint mark. It doesn't have a date. You can't make out the date on the coin. It's been struck off center on a split planchet before the striking. So really interesting and unique type of coin here, man. This is a really awesome mint error. Now this coin here sold for $150. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I will see you on the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.